Hey everybody, Riker Rider here, and welcome back to Let's Play Wario Land 2. Now we're into the meat of Wario's castle. And this stage has a bunch of identical looking rooms in it, so you'll need to use your memory to remember where you've been and do this stage efficiently. Otherwise you can get lost in here real easy. The way I would recommend doing it is taking the left door until no more doors appear, if you get my drift. And then when all the doors are done, go in the right door from the room you came in. When you come out of that, go back to the previous room. I feel that's the most efficient way of exploring the entire castle. Oh, that was efficient. You know what? Do I want to do this now? Yeah, let's just do it now. Okay, I got the easy one at least. Watch me miss it. Cool. Oh, another topic I wanted to bring up about the 6th generation of Pokemon. What does everybody think of all the leaks that have been that have surfaced? Mainly about the addition of fairy types, which is basically light, since it shares a lot of the properties of light element stuff from other role-playing games. Damn it. I'm gonna just grab another block, I think. I also do like the idea of being able to ride Pokemon in the field. Even though it's only one right now. It does need to be expanded to more species in the future, but this is a great start. I do hope that the plot becomes a little bit more serious, because the GameCube RPGs were a great start. And if they can't keep it to everyone without being serious, I would like to see a spin-off RPG that's rated teen for plot. I screwed that up. I can't get to those coins now. I was supposed to leave one of the blocks the way it was. Oh, this is one of my favorite rooms in the game. Wherever there aren't coins in this room, there are invisible blocks, and I just think it's really fun going around this room, breaking every one of these invisible blocks. You have to be careful though, because you can lag your game quite a bit, and even make it crash if you let too many coins spawn. Because we know from old video games that overabundance of sprites is a thing. Now I'm thinking about one of those old Proton John ROM hack videos where the game crashed because the guy making the hack ignored the game's warning of too many sprites. I've never actually used Lunar Magic before, and I haven't really been interested in ROM hacking. because I think it takes too much time. I've developed a game before using an engine, and it takes a lot of time. More time than I would be willing to spend. I don't have the project I made anymore, unfortunately. And that leads to the end of the stage. So I want to go in here first. Oh right, that project I made in there. I basically made an RPG that was kind of a tribute to Nintendo hard RPGs back in the day. And just a tribute to unfair games in general. Oh, I didn't get to it in time. Whatever. I got greedy. That's actually one of my favorite stages in the game. Just because of how it's laid out. Another 2? Yep. I don't think the next stage is that long, and I have to do stage 5 by itself anyway, because it's got an ending to it. I think I am going to play all the credits except the one I did for the original. I think I'm going to just play all of those in double time, because no one wants to see the credits 6 times at regular speed. That would be terrible. There's a lot of treasure in Wario's Grand Hall as well. Getting up here can be a little precise. There's not really much point to besides the chances of 100 coin drops. But you know me and 100 coin drops, I like them too much. There's also not too many free scrolling sections in the game because for some reason the free scrolling makes the game lag as opposed to boundary-based scrolling. I'm guessing it's just easier on the hardware or something. Since this was a game late in the Game Boy's cycle, late in the Game Boy's life cycle, I want to say that Pokemon was the last big hit for Game Boy. Although, come to think of it, wasn't Pokemon around for a long time in Japan before it came to the States? Something like 95? And I think it's very cool that they're doing a worldwide release for, like, a synchronized release for this generation. It's just a testament to how popular the franchise is worldwide. And to think there weren't any plans to originally there weren't any plans to release it outside Japan. And now everybody knows what the franchise is. As opposed to certain other franchises that Nintendo has basically left out to dry, like F-Zero. Although I guess I could see it with the Wii, because the Wii didn't have great internet, and I guess for people with great connections, they wanted to come out with an F-Zero game that could support, like, 30-person online. And I think that would be a really cool online feature when internet connections get better, is an online mode for F-Zero that's like, you know, a 30-person Grand Prix. Although I'm guessing one of the big issues with making an online F-Zero game would be making sure to fix all the bugs. Because F-Zero games are notorious for having really wonky physics. Because I know if GX had an online mode, like one huge thing they would need to make sure to fix from GX is flying, but they could fix that just by mandating max tops, like mandating a top max speed setting. Another way it could be mandated, I think, would be, or not mandated, but another way you could fix it would be. Oh, there would just be so many glitches that would need to be fixed. One glitch that seems to be really common in racing titles is snaking. And GX is no exception. GX has really bad snaking. And one thing that would make it sour for me is that snaking in GX is actually kind of painful to do. And I don't think there have even been any more F-Zero games since GX. Does anybody know if Nintendo actually sold the franchise? Because it sure seems like it. They haven't done anything with the franchise in 10 years. And no, Super Smash Bros. Brawl doesn't count. And speaking of Brawl, I haven't played that in forever either. I don't really care for fighting games, but Brawl isn't really a fighting game. The only other fighting game I've played is SC4, and I kind of got roped into that by a bunch of friends who love the character customization system, and I love the character customization system in that game too. Like, I've made a lot of characters from other franchises. Actually, I should plug in my PS3 at one point and show you guys what I used to make Elspeth Terrell from Magic the Gathering. Because out of all the Planeswalker characters that have been created in the history of Magic, she's my favorite one. A lot of people don't like her because people think she's emo for no good reason. Oh, whatever. Let's just get this puzzle piece and call it an episode. Another thing I've picked up recently is, you know what, I'm just going to save that for the next episode. No time to talk about it now. That'll do it for this episode. Next time on Let's Play Wario Land 2, we are going to kick the pirates out of Wario's castle and reclaim it. See you later.